well done. You've covered off sequence 1 of Empi, and we're now on to sequence 2. Now sequence 2 we're actually going to do as a drill because it's a really nice section of the kata that you can actually just repeat. You just need to remember that when you actually do the kata, to only do it twice. But for this section, we'll practice it on repeat. Bit of a drill. Really nice drill. So left leg forward from where we were in the kata. Zen Kutsudachi, Gidan Barai. Remember with your blocks, hips, hanmei, half facing, not shomen. Hanmei, pulled back. Now this hip is pulled back here. We are contracting our back, so we're pulling our shoulder blades together, tight here, expanding across the chest. Back hikate, hide that hand. So if you can see it, if you can see the arm, it's not far back enough. Hide that hikate at the back. Now as we bring our hand forward, we're going to do an agizuki, rising punch. It's going to come off my hip, travel up like a jodanzuki, but on the very end, it turns over. Agizuki, my left hand, normal hikate. So from here, it comes off, rising up. Now as we pull this back like a bow and arrow, you want to pull it back really tight, and then you just want to release. And as you release, bam, back, release, back, release, back. Tight shoulder blades, looking forward, twist that neck so the chin is facing forward, not over here. You're pulling so far back with that hikate, it's easy for these neck muscles to relax and point this way and kind of just poke your eyes out the front. No, move your whole head to the front, pull that right elbow back and release. Agizuki. Opening your hand to skami. Here, back, punch, open. Now this isn't big circles. We see lots of different versions of this. Hand just opens and slight twist on the end. Just skami, grasp. Kanazawa describes it as a hair grasp. I think that it's more gouge your eyeballs out grasp. So back, agizuki, open your hand, no power. So it's pull, 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 tension, release, relax. From here, I'm going to come up with my right knee, hizageri, bringing my knee up, toes up, not down, up in this kata. So as we come forward, try not to go up onto one leg, really straight like this. We want to keep this knee bent because we want to use it to drive forward. You really want to drive forward at this point. So knee up here, drive in. Now here, I have a Nagashiyuki, glancing block, and a Toshizuki. This is a punch, a Gidan punch going down. So at the same time, together and in, and my feet are in Kosadachi. Kosadachi cross stance, so down, really low. So from here, hip back, make sure you can't see that hikate, driving in, agizuki. Itch, open to skami, knee. Driving forward, I'll do this slowly, knee up, toes up, don't come straight up on your leg, don't lock it. Keep that spring because you're going to drive. Think of that diving swallow, in, together, same time. So you want to land everything together at the same time. The knee comes up and you want to land together. That left leg is really chasing the right leg. Starting again on that sequence. We're doing it slow, we'll then build up the speed, but you've got to remember those big pauses. Pulling back. Agizuki, itch. So with my agizuki, my right hip now has come forward. To skami, knee. Hizageri, Nagashiyuki, a Toshizuki. Landing, boom, boom, driving forward. Don't lock that left leg out because you want it to drive forward and down. Itch. Okay, now from here, my left hip is really pushed forward. These are square. It's not hanmei, it's square. And I need that right hip back because I need it to drive as I turn. I really want to drive that hip round so that I move from my hips, not my feet. This isn't foot led, it's hip led. So we're here, right hand, Nagashiyuki, left hand is making a Toshizuki. I hope you haven't locked that leg out, it should be down. Kosiyuki, cross stance. Now as I turn towards the back, my right hand is going to make a Gidan Barai, but towards the front of the room. My left hand is going to come back hikate, but again, use these hips. So I'm going to drive right hip, round, Gidambarai to the rear, ich. Now we repeat that. So right now, my right hip should be back, and I'm in Zen Kutsudachi. And then I turn to the back of the room, but into Gidambarai with the other arm. So we come across and turn. Remember, hip in, hip out. And then we just repeat that drill. Agazuki to Skami, Kizageri, driving forward, Atoshizuki, Nagashiyuki. And then we'll drive back again, out, Gidambarai, ich. Then we can repeat. Good drill. Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san, chi. Ich, ich, ni, san, chi. Go. Ich. Okay, now try and keep low. No point come up, because as soon as you come up, your technique's died, it's dead. There's no energy in it. The energy comes from the compression in your stance. So now, when you go back, really think about pushing and driving all of that pent-up energy that's in your calves, that's in your hips, back, block, ich, ni, Gidambarai, Agazuki, san, to Skami, relax, shi, nice and relaxed now, but you are going to drive forward, landing Kosadachi, cross stance with your Atoshizuki and your Nagashiyuki, and make sure those hips are shomen. Ich. Keeping low. Remember, if I'm high, my technique's dead. Low. Ni. San. Okay, you've got that drill. Repeat it over and over and over again. When you've got the drill, when you've got A to B to C, really focus on keeping those legs bent, keeping the energy in, and then pow, push forward, drive forward. Really drive into that technique as you go forward, drive down, and as you push out, move from the hip. Good luck.